So what's going on, guys? DIY Dan here again, and this is another episode of Backroads Arizona. In this video, I'm going to be showing you an aftermarket hood that I got off of Amazon for my 2019 Turbo Velocity XP4 RZR. Now you might be asking yourself, why am I replacing this hood? And the answer is very simple. When I bought this RZR new in 2020, I got it on clearance and I didn't really get a choice of a color scheme. And I was never a fan of the sky blue color that Polaris used for that year of Turbo Velocity S RZR. Then, funny story, my wife and I were actually out camping with some friends, going riding, and she made the mistake of saying that the decals on our RZR were starting to look a little bit like crap. And at that point, while we were out trail riding, I immediately grabbed some of the decals off the side of the doors and ripped about half of them off so she could not change her mind on the fact that she said that. So now, for the most part, I have a black and white RZR instead of a sky blue, black and white RZR, which I'm much happier with. Now, I do have a couple suspension components that are in the back that are still sky blue, and I still have a couple things in the very front of this RZR, which I am going to take care of in the future. There was also some sky blue suspension in the front. However, when I rolled my RZR a couple years back, I replaced those components with a Super ATV replacement, which I went ahead and bought in black because, once again, I sure as hell didn't want that sky blue back. Now, unfortunately, I didn't really get any videos of me pulling the actual stickers off of this RZR, but if you are curious and want to go ahead and do the same, all you need to do is go ahead and park your RZR in the sun or use a heat gun, and those stickers will pretty much just rip off of the side of your RZR without a problem. I did end up using a pressure washer in order to help assist peel the last little bit off, but for the most part I did it up while we were camping, and I just used my fingernail tip to get under those decals after parking it in the sun, and they pretty much came off in big chunks. However, this video is about showing you how easy it is to replace your hood on your Polaris RZR, so let's get to it. Now, we are Amazon affiliates, and I will put the link to the hood I bought off of Amazon in my description if you want to go ahead and get that coming. And let's get to it. So in order to remove the hood, all you're going to do is flip the two tabs off to the side, and then that hood basically lifts up and off. When removing it, you're going to want to lift the back of the hood a little bit in order to get the locking tabs up and out, and then pull it towards the front of the vehicle a little bit to release the hooks that go in the front. Now, as far as the quality of the hood that I got off of Amazon, it is a little flimsier than the factory hood, but I still think it's made of a pretty quality plastic, and I don't see it coming off of the RZR or anything like that. And for the price I paid for it, I do think it's a relatively good deal. My original plan with this hood was just to sand it down and repaint it. However, my wife basically decided that I didn't have time for that, and that's why she purchased this one off of Amazon. Now, in order to change out this hood, you will have to remove the latching mechanisms from the factory hood. And the easiest way to do this is to grab a spray bottle and put some diluted dish soap in it. That makes it really slippery and makes it a lot easier to remove these latches. So right here's a close-up view of me removing that latch from the factory hood. You'll notice that I used that spray bottle of dish soap in order to lubricate the rubber before trying to pull that latch out. These latches just have a 90-degree hook on the bottom of them. So the easiest way in order to remove them is kind of rotate them out in a U pattern, if that makes sense. And you will remove the latches from the top of the hood. Then you will need to remove the rubber insert that holds the latch in place. And in order to remove those, you're going to pull those out from the bottom of the hood. Once again, make sure you are well lubricated so you don't possibly rip those rubbers when removing them. The rubber inserts basically have a recessed area in the middle of them, so you're just going to grab the new hood, lubricate that rubber, and snap it into place or push it into place into the new hood from the bottom going up. Once I had it pretty much in place, I did twist that rubber in order to get any wrinkles out of the rubber as it pushed in through the top. You can also get your fingernail or something else to kind of help lift that lip from the top of the hood to make sure it is not bound up in any way. Then just grab that soapy water and grab the latch and kind of pushed it in a U-shaped rotation as well to get it to pop into place. And that's pretty much all you'll need to do in order to replace this hood. Right here, I'm just snapping it back into place. When you snap the latches into place, they do have to be timed. However, if you do it incorrectly, it's not that big of a deal because they will rotate around. You'll see I'm doing that right now because I did time the one incorrectly when I put it together. So right here, I'm just installing the hood. I kind of set it in place and then went from the front and made sure those front hooks slid into place correctly, and then went ahead and latched it in the back. And that's all there is to it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and it gave you some good information. If so, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. The whole concept of my channel is to give you guys the most information in the least amount of time as possible so I don't waste your time. And I hope to see you next time. Have a good one. Later.